Hey guys, MeanSpeed here. Today wanted to talk about predictions for 2015, maybe like hopes for the year and what we can get on Battlefield Heroes. I'm hoping for a new map, maybe two, maybe like an infantry one and a vehicle one. I know people will think that I'm a bit crazy for wanting new stuff, considering last year was pretty terrible. We didn't really get many major things. But the reason for that was because Easy was focusing on another game. And right now, as far as I know, they're still focusing on it, but I don't think they're going to dedicate another year just to that one game, which is called Command and Conquer Tiberium Alliances, I believe. I'm not sure actually. It probably is that, but that's one of their games that they manage, and that's one that they're favouring right now over Battlefield Heroes, unfortunately. But hopefully this year that they'll come back to Battlefield Heroes and focus on it, and maybe do that. If not a new map, then maybe they can add some new features. What one suggestion was, maybe just take suggestions and add those into the game. A suggestion I can recommend for a cool feature was essentially to remove the out of bounds areas for unranked servers, which I think was an awesome idea. And yeah, it's gonna probably, well, if it ever happened, it would make the game a bit more fun. Of course, this would have to be something that you would enable for your server, like the free cam, because obviously clan wars would get a bit more different if there was no punish zone. But yeah, it's mainly for the fact that you can take better screenshots, you can explore more and stuff like that. A feature like that would be pretty good. Maybe I don't know, like new weapons that aren't reskins, but they'd have to be careful in balancing them, because we already have a few weapons in the game now that are pretty powerful, perhaps too powerful. The battle rifle springs to mind. I don't have to go into that for the whole video, but maybe this year they could try and balance a few weapons. I know last year they did a few buffs. They buffed the moderate range pistols, which was good. They're actually pretty good now, and can actually be pretty lethal if you use duels. I've done that on my commando. It's pretty good. But yeah, definitely don't want to see any reskins. I mean, unless they look cool, and because let me take the Halloween weapons. Sorry, you know those the RPGs. I kind of felt like even though they were reskins, they could have made them look a lot cooler. Like the Doom Skull, I thought they could have had like the eyes glowing red or something like that. Maybe like fire coming out of the mouth. That would have been really nice. And they do have the technology to do that. Maybe even a little flame, like the one that comes off the flamethrower, the national one. Yeah, that would be cool. But yeah, I'm not really a big fan of reskins, but if they did have those little like details to them, I would kind of let them off as long as they look cool, but really would prefer new weapons that are actually different. But yeah, in terms of like clothing, I'm not really bothered. Really, I think that we already have too many items anyway. I mean, I'm open to new clothing, but I don't really think it's a priority. I don't think anyone is in a place to say, oh, there's nothing good to wear, that there's nothing cool to wear. I don't think there's anyone thinking, oh, there's no customization in this game whatsoever, we need more clothes as a priority. I don't think anyone's going to say that, to be honest. Sorry about the coughing. Game modes, well, Team Elimination was pretty bad. I liked it in the PTE, but when it was released in the real game, as most of you know, it basically turned into a huge stat pad fest with the whole 1000 win bonus points. So yeah, seeing how Team Elimination turned out, really, I'm quite scared to see what would happen if they made a new game mode this year. Maybe it's a game mode that lasts even less time than Team Elimination and gives you even more points for winning and for contributing nothing to the team. I don't know. But yeah, basically my priorities are new maps or new features. I don't know if some people agree with me here, but maybe the matchmaking needs a bit of a fix as well. This may just be because the game isn't as popular these days, but I've noticed that whenever I press play now, I get into a lot of pre-games. But I mean, the game finder's good, but also it kind of lies to you sometimes when you go on it. It says that a game's like got space in it, but then you try and join and it's a queue. Maybe they can fix a few bugs. I mean, definitely bugs that have been here for ages. The shield bug, the shield bug springs to mind. That's quite a big one. Yeah, maybe they can do some bug fixing, but really I think a new map is probably like the biggest thing for me. If you guys have any other things that you want to see this year, please put in the comments what you want to see. I know we can't really like change Easy's decisions and make them do stuff, but it's just nice to see what other people want to see, at least for me anyway, because I always read the comments and it's nice to see what other people want in this game. But I've pretty much covered everything, balancing and fixing and stuff and new stuff. I can't really think of anything else that I'd want in this game. Maybe some new emotes, but really a map is something that I would definitely want, because a new map favours both people that like to play ranked games and unranked. But yeah, I think if I had to be specific about the map, it would have to be like, well, maybe something like Buccaneer Bay, because it's got elements of infantry and vehicle to it. I think if they could pull something like that off again, that would be pretty popular, because you do see some of the, I say, more recent maps not really getting played. I don't really see many people enjoying Inland Invasion because of balance issues, and just really there are so many spots on Inland Invasion that are wasted, because obviously it's a map that progresses as you capture the flags, but I never really see that happening. It's normally just fighting on one spot. Fortress Frenzy, again, awesome map. It can be fun, but it's just so easy to get free flags, and then the spawn camping starts, and yeah, it's pretty bad. But those were my thoughts for 2015. Really, I don't expect anything from them, really. Okay, well, I do expect maybe they'll release a few new sets, but I don't know, just seeing how 2014 went. I mean, I know they were working on another game, but still, I just don't have that much hope that we'll get that many new things. But I do like to think that a new map could be the best thing that we need to get new players in the game, and for people to think that the game is getting proper updates again, because what can be classed as a proper update these days? I mean, to me it's a new map. It shows that they're actually moving forward and making new levels. But yeah, so that was my thoughts, guys. Thanks for watching. See ya.